Welcome, foolish mortals.
Row 18, plot 20. Plot 20.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes, or cutaway coat, perfect fits. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying mighty hard to look like Gary Cooper.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Your big breaking TV! Welcome to prime time, bitch!
Row 18, plot 20.
And here we go.
Hey, everybody. I am very red. This lighting is not doing me justice. But yeah, whatever. Also having a little trouble hearing. Is the sound coming through okay for you guys? Sunburn. Yeah, I wish it was sunburn. Well, not really. I hate the sun. We have a fun show for you tonight. Sound is good. Thank you, David. Thank you. I'm not used to doing the headphone thing. So when I play clips tonight, I will be potentially struggling. There are so many people in chat already. I've been chatting a little bit in the pre-show chat, but I want to say hello to Betty, who's new to the channel. Crime Time Wine Time is in the house, and that's Cassie from Oracles and Beyond. Make sure you guys hit that channel up. They had a really fun stream tonight. I see Katie popping the popcorn. I know your time is limited, so I appreciate you coming in and saying hello. David's Horror, just saw you in a chat. Have Cheetah Will View, just saw you in a chat. I love my Mondays off because I'm just like a YouTube whore, and I'm just bouncing on everybody's corner, and I'm just trying to like catch as many streams. Bruce is here, Uncle Jerry, I hope I said that right, or Jari. And those are new people to me. So really appreciate everybody coming out. I have some special guests. So when I decided to go back to doing live streams, I was kind of nervous about doing panels. And I thought maybe I would just do guest shots and whatever. And I made a subtle comment in my last stream about maybe I would do a full show panel stream. And hey, Rowan, good to see you. And Mr. Bones in chat said, yes, let the inmates run the asylum. So he sparked this little synapse in the brain, and we rolled with that theme. So I invited some lunatics to join me tonight, and they're going to be up in just a few minutes. I did want to go over some things. I'm reading chat here and here, so when you see me looking this way, it's because I have a chat on a second computer up. And yeah, so let's take a look at the list here. I have so many clips. This is going to be a clip heavy night. I got a little creative, but Phil's creepy video here. What are my views on YouTube monetization? I notice you don't have super chat activated. Are you against it? I'm not necessarily against being monetized. I haven't hit the watch hours yet. So once I get that, that's a goal for like 2023 for me. But we have two of the guests ready to go. And I have a, let's see if I have a video. Let's see, I have so many videos. Here, let's play this clip first. Hey, Casey. Yeah, the Insane Red. I don't know how to fix, like I have such a cheap camera. That's a goal too. I gotta buy a camera. Here is, I have like a external sound thing happening, like an echo in my ear, and not echo zero, just an echo. This is going to get us started, and then I'm going to bring some guests up.
Made mistakes. And then he had us. Right shot! Now you want to get nuts! Come on! Let's get nuts.
You want to get nuts? All right, let's get nuts. Let's bring up Patient 13. Let's bring up the spectacular Hobtacular Hobbs Horror. Welcome, guys.
Yo.
Hey.
Due credit to Mr. Bones, who's also Patient 13, for sparking my hey, there he is.
Let's get crazy.
My craziness to do a multi-person panel. I'm typically nervous about doing them for a couple of reasons, because I'm a little control freakish. Like I like to have like everything written down. It's an OCD issue, but I think we are going to have some fun tonight. It wouldn't be a proper stream without giving Hobbs Horror his proper introduction, but because we have multiple people, we tweaked it. So here we go.
Would you come up here and solve this problem for the class?
I can't.
And why is that?
Because I have a boner.
Oh.
I have a boner.
Okay.
I have a boner.
I have a boner.
I have a boner. I have a boner. I have a boner. I have a boner.
I have a boner. All right, no, boys. Come on, sit down. Class is not. Sit down.
Everybody in chat, be proud if you have a boner.
That's what I can do for you.
Yes. Yeah, speaking of, let's get things started right off the rip while we have so many people in chat. Hobbs, give us a little update on the Spooktacular, and if you'd like me to play the little promo video, I have that as well somewhere in queue. But
yeah, we can start with that, and then we can talk about it after. That's awesome. What's up, Bone?
I'm so sorry. You want me to play the clip, or you were gonna?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Sorry, guys, back-to-back clips. That is an awesome promo, as David Horror has pointed out, and proper credit to him for creating that for us. Take it away, Mr. Hobbs.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you, David, for the clips. So right now I've literally just been off work, and I've had 2 or 3 entries today that I have not had a chance to watch. So I know, depending on how your video went today, there possibly could be, I know that there's at least 6 entries. I'm not for sure if you danced in your video. I would have to go with maybe you did, so that means that there's 7. I know that Nate NTD show, he might have danced too. So I know we're doing at least 7 entries, but yeah, we're doing okay so far.
They both got jiggy with it.
What's that?
They both got jiggy with it.
Oh yeah, I kind of
yeah.
figured that Jim would. I mean, Jim said his was interesting, and I just got off work like not even like 10 minutes ago. So the fact that I made it on time for this, I had to work over. I'm impressed and glad to be here.
Yeah, I
But
think we're coming.
well, no, I'm always here. I'm trying to expand my horizons a little bit and be there for more streams. And so yeah, get your entries in. I want to see everybody dancing and entering, and we got a lot of prizes to give away. I'm not giving away too many details, but I'm going to kind of cater to what you have. I don't want to just send out random stuff because I feel like I want to ask you, hey, do you have this? Do you have that? That way we can kind of customize what I send. So, but yeah, please get your entries in. It's my way of giving back to the community, and it's a way of thanking you guys for watching Hobbs Horror. Spooktacular.
David
So-
said he put his up.
What was that?
David said he did put his up.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably are going to have quite a few entries flooding in. I know Patrick was promoting it hard. I've been talking about it a little more than I thought I would. I actually didn't even think I would do an entry. If time permits, I'll even play it on stream if you want to see it before the end of the stream.
Yeah.
But so with our theme tonight, the Lunatics have taken over the asylum. I have a pretty risky video, but I think I'm going to play it. Hobbs got the preview of it because I was so like on the fence about whether or not I should show it. But I think we're all adults and we can take it for the humor that it is. And it's Family Guy humor. So let's watch this clip, and any hateful comments should be directed toward me. If you are offended, it is comedy.
Fuck off.
This
You
is a
got hateful
comedy
comments?
show.
Fuck off.
Here we go. This is how we determined who would be included in the Lunatics.
Me and my friends are looking for...
You're friends with a Negro and a cripple? This man is insane. Take him away.
Now, wait a second. You can't do that to
A Negro speaking up to a white person? This man is insane. Now, look, I don't think... All cripples are insane. Euthanize this man. Something I can help you with?
Yeah, you got any brain-dead women in there you let people have sex with for a few bucks?
Sure, come on back.
Yep.
You're a master at editing.
Yeah, you know, it's these face swap apps, and Mr. Bones was played by somebody else in this clip. So Snoop Dogg stood in for Mr. Bones. And if that didn't offend, we can play that later for Echo when he does show, because he isn't here right now. Patrick is saying good night, folks. So I don't know if I drove him out or what. Hey, James, thanks for stopping in.
I mean, it's literally the same person in the comparison. I mean, Snoop Dogg and Mr. Bones.
That's what I thought.
The D-O-double-G and then Mr. Bones. You know?
Right. Exactly, exactly.
I'm made of bones and he likes bones.
Snoop Dogg. It's a good show. Carol, I'm so glad you're here. Hi. I think I'm going to swerve directions for a second, gentlemen, if you don't mind, because Carol came in and she sent me a logo. If you guys remember last week, I was doing some kind of in fun logo designs where I was contemplating switching out my Burger King looking logo. And Carol actually created one and sent me one. So what's interesting is I actually got trolled after the stream, and I have a screenshot of actual comments that a woman left, and I didn't blur her name out. I'm not encouraging anyone to go like spam her. I don't think this person makes content. I think she's just a viewer. But she took the time to look me up on Facebook as well. So she hit me with a bunch of comments on Facebook, and then she did some comments on my channel intro. And so first one was not cool to have the Haunted Mansion in your intro, so not good, pick a different intro theme. That one is already taken, sorry. And then and you also took the Burger King logo for your channel name, make up your own theme and leave other themes and logos alone that are already taken. So I had mentioned last week that I do get comments about my logo. It's like a trigger. It's really baffling to me. I think it's funny, but it's also just like weird that somebody takes the time like to care to leave a comment. So I did come up with a few other logos. I'm only seeing the one though. Where I wonder if some of them got booted because I have too many. Let me see here. I might have too many. You know how you only have a certain amount of space.
Yeah.
Bones,
are you carrying a knife?
Her and there are a bunch of weirdos.
Are you carrying a knife, Bones?
I have a knife. You need something to cut?
See? Bones is ready for the show tonight.
Yeah.
We're lunatics.
All right. So, Carol.
You didn't see, I also have a hammer. Need to crack some melons?
Patrick, are you being serious? You do know that name? You recognize it? I should have blurred it out as a courtesy, but I clipped it such last minute. But yeah, I want to show some new logo concept ideas. I think Carol will like this one.
I also got a box cutter.
Kind of recognizable.
You need to borrow one, Hobbs?
Is that for Little Caesar?
No, it's not, but it's funny that you should say that. So yeah, send in your votes. And we got this one.
Burger King, I like that one. Yeah, definitely.
That's not Burger King. That is not Burger King.
You're right, it's Long John Silver, so I don't know what I was thinking.
That's right, it is fish and chips. And this is the entry that was sent in by Carol XO, who's in chat. Everybody should show some love to Carol.
I like that one.
She claimed that I actually looked like that character. I'm not really sure. Starbucks one. All right, let me write that down. Maybe this will be a reoccurring theme. I'll do like a few new logo designs each week. Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
I'm bobbling it.
Hey, Bones, you say hi to Kathy while you're there?
Who's Kathy?
Can you say hi to Kathy, Bones?
Hi, Kathy. I don't know.
You want to give her the salute?
Oh, okay. Hey, Kathy. Holler if you hear me.
Oh my.
Yeah. Okay. Jim, you're killing me. I'm gonna have to. Oh my.
Oh my. I guess I must have hit my limit, and it doesn't tell you that you hit your limit. It just boots other clips out. So like a few clips that I had ready to go, unless this one was just too big, maybe. Oh yeah, it's a slow. So I'm uploading the actual Lunatics theme. I forgot to play that, and we're already like 20 minutes in, and I missed my prime opportunity. What is a spooktacular? Have Cheetah Will Be wants to see a spooktacular promo.
It's in my pants. You want to see it, Cheetah?
Ooh.
It's spooktacular.
Dang.
It's showtime.
Bones is on fire tonight.
Oh my.
That was actually on point. I seriously, that actually sounds like a voiceover. That's actually you.
That's really me, and I'm just waiting for like a copyright strike. I'm sure George Takei's legal team is digitally researching the voice.
Jim.
I'm wondering if this clip is just too big. It says it's processing.
That's what she said.
Let's do the. Let's do this. Yeah. Everybody, make sure to check out the link in the description for this contest. And when you're looking at the comments, click on people's entries and let them know your thoughts on their entries.
I just want to point out that you don't have to dance. That's just, they get you an extra entry. So if those of you are holding off because you can't dance or you don't feel like you can dance, you could still enter, but dancing gets you a second entry.
Right. I want to say hello to John Horton. I've been hearing a lot about John. He sounds like a great guy. I don't know that I've ever interacted with him, but he's in chat for those of you who do know him. And he has good news. And I know Echo would be glad to speak to him as well. Okay, all right. So our lunatic intro, it's a little bit, it's like 2 minutes. So everybody enjoy this lunatic takeover intro.
Welcome to No Man's Land, Miss Quinn.
I see a clinic full of cynics who want to twist the people's wrist. They're watching every move we make. We're all included on the list. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. Now nuclear, the cowboy told us. And who am I to disagree? 'Cause when that madman flips the switch, the nuclear will go for me. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. I've seen the faces of starvation, but I just cannot see the point. There's so much food here today that no one wants to take away. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. Who want to twist the people's wrists? The lunatics have taken over the asylum. We're all included on the list. Take away our rights. Take away our points of view. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. Now do we use the cowboy color? And say my instincts agree away from me. 'Cause when the madman flips the switch, taken over the asylum.
Yeah, I forgot
Hell
to
yeah.
say that. It's catchy.
It is. You
is.
picked the right amount of lunatics to join you. Me and Bones definitely,
All right, y'all, you ready to take care of business now?
we share the same parole officer. So
I'm still in my cell, as you can see. I hijacked the Insane Asylum internet cameras and just did that.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's a knife. So what else? What do we got going on besides the? Do you guys want to know how Josh Hobbs and I first met? Have you guys ever seen that? There's actual video footage of the first time that we met each other.
Yeah, let's see it. Memory lane.
Yep. Of course, it's at a bar because you know that's how bros meet. Yeah. You remember that was my back was sore for days.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah,
but it was a good time.
People are asking about your music, like who's the singer, and they want the CD. Like,
that song is.
I was actually looking for that last night after I heard the intro.
You know, I did a cover search for the song on YouTube. And I'm not sure if I even still have it so that I can tell you who it was. I don't see it.
Is it the Sex Pistols?
It is not. The original song is like 3 boys, 3 guys, something. And so I looked, you know how you can filter your search to whatever, copyright free or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just looked for a cover that I wouldn't get copyright. And I forget who that is. That really sucks that I did.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
It's very trendy. I like it a lot.
I want to say it's like the Oopsies or something.
A lot of the Oopsies. So you guys got a lot coming up on your channels this month here for Halloween. If anybody needs to catch up on what you had on today, Jim has been doing a lot of cartoons and a lot of Halloween commercials as well. Those have been entertaining. In between my work hours today, I was catching up on some of those. Bones is doing the 31 Days of Horror. That's always entertaining. I'll be catching up on everybody's videos this week. I am just a busy boy. Okay. I've got 100 messengers and Instagram. I got to get to those 2 today.
Dang.
Seems like everybody and their brother reached out to me today on the gram. Like I said, I just got off work.
That's crazy.
No, it's it's all good. We're staying busy. This is a fun time for the community. This is our time of year. This is when we are so busy and just it's a blast.
It is. I find it's also, I'm not in a relationship personally, but it's one of those times where if you have somebody in your life, a significant other that's not necessarily as into Halloween, it can be a little stressful. I'm not sure what the 2 of you, what your relationship statuses are. Are you wanting to share? I mean, maybe that special someone.
Yeah, I'm. A lot of people know Amanda, my girlfriend. We've been together for about 7 years. I think she still likes me sometimes, you know.
Hey, even half the time is good.
But I was getting a reading from Cassie on Oracles and Beyond the other day.
Yeah.
And she was telling me some interesting stuff about a love spell or a love reading. And apparently, I'm going to be meeting some new friends in the world, not necessarily for relationship purposes, but apparently I'm going to be getting introduced to some people from the transgender world. Like she was talking about multiple people and that I can get to know as friends and that I should be accepting of them. So that was interesting. So apparently I have some friendships coming up that I didn't know that were going to happen. So that's always interesting.
I think this next clip then is particularly what you need right now.
Let's do it.
And Bones, if you're single or maybe looking for someone new, I think these clips can help all of us.
Was your daddy a baker? Cause you've got the nicest set of buns I've ever seen.
Do you drink soda? Cause you look so delicious.
If I had a garden, I'd put your tulips and my tulips together. Are you a magician? Cause abracadam. Life without you is like a broken pencil. Pointless.
How about the one where it's Can I be your Visa so I can discover your MasterCard?
Ooh. Slide it. Yeah, Cassie is. She was in chat under her second channel, Crime Time, Wine Time, and yeah, there she is right there. So Cassie not only does the tarot and oracle cards channel, which she has a variety of people that do some readings on different days, including herself. She has this Crime Time, Wine Time, where she does a like true crime story, or an unsolved mystery type thing, like Jean-Benet Ramsey. And then there's a second person on stream with her, Bobby, and she reads cards, not knowing what the story or the background is going to be for that stream. So it's like live. She's doing card pulls and getting messages about the cold case, and it can be really intense and intriguing. Tonight in particular was a very interesting stream. So definitely, if you like true crime and you like this kind of that other side of it, and it's just fun, and there's a lot of fun people in chat. It's a very positive experience. Like I've said before, some places you go to for paranormal or tarot card or oracle cards, they can be toxic to some degree, or just not like chat friendly. You know, they're very much, you know, not open to people just being people. But Cassie's streams are always probably the most friendly
Absolutely.
I've been in.
I love her streams. And I love that one too. We're getting questions about something about you and me, Jim, about the Oopsie cassette tapes. What is that about? From Casey?
The Oopsie cassette tapes? I don't see that in chat.
Yeah, I've been getting messages and personal messages asking about Hobbs Horn if he still sells Jim and the Oopsies cassette tapes.
Yes. They're on my Teespring, maybe.
Okay.
I'm so lost.
Welcome to EA Horror.
Yes, absolutely. There is EA Horror. Everybody should be checking that channel out as well. The monkey dropped a link. I'm not really sure what that's to. Is that your channel? If you could clarify, I'd just like to know when there's no description of the link. Oh, there it is. It's the Lunatics by the Gothies. Yeah, I also put that in chat. Thank you. If you're going to drop links, add a little descriptor to what
that
it
was
is.
by Kaiju, by the way, telling us about the cassettes and the Oopsie. I'll have to look into that to see if we have any of those left.
And I see that he dropped my Teespring link in there. Actually, there is some funny shirts in there. I'm going to do some other things outside of just the channel merch in there. Oh, we have somebody in the basement. We are about to be invaded.
Run.
Here we go.
Hey. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Look, I let that bird out of the room on accident. Damn thing came flying right past me, and then I closed the door, and then now it got out. And
it's weird because I have a clip of the time that you got hit by a plane, like one of those foam planes. So it's weird that you would be dived by a bird on the same night. I'm going to show that clip real quick. You didn't walk straight for days.
Nope. Had a wee bit of a problem there. But no, I was trying to get on and it wasn't letting me. And then this bird was in this room and flying all over the place and right past me.
Nanette. Nanette's stopping in. That's good timing. Echo. Also, Hobbs, if you didn't know, he has submitted a video entry to the Spooktacular.
Damn, I must have missed a lot today. Holy shit.
Yeah. And
Spooktacular's on fire.
That when I wore a mask, that was my original idea at one point for my channel, was to wear a mask. But it's
Hell
hard to
yeah.
find good masks. It's hard to find good ones, and expensive.
Right. Yeah. So I know when I was promoting the contest in a stream earlier, somebody had asked about having to wear a costume, and you don't need to wear a costume, and you don't need to dance. It's the questions, and I do have the link in the description of this video. I'm going to just double check. Let me scroll for a second.
Casey, I can't wait to look at that and see what you're talking about with those cassettes. That's interesting. Bones.
Stop making me read the chat, and then you're setting me up like I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
I'm the same. I can't see the chat.
Yeah, the chat. They all were like, "Who's this guy? Who's this guy?"
Before we started this, Jim gave me a minimum amount of sentences I'm allowed to say because I talk so much. So I only have a limited amount of airtime per Jim.
No, you got as much time as you need, because otherwise we're doing clips, filler clips. I do have a video of the first time you and Echo met, though.
Yeah?
When you were under contract at TNA. I don't know if you remember this. It was a little while ago.
Yeah? Let's see it.
Okay. Here's for all you wrestling fans.
Was that before or after Space Mountain?
Before or after what?
Space Mountain.
Woo! Jay Lethal, in his prime, right there. One of the most underrated performers in all of professional entertainment.
Best Randy Savage impersonation ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those of you who don't know, Jim is actually an avid wrestling fan as well, just like me, Echo, and Bones.
I actually am. I actually watched the Extreme Rules pay-per-view today instead of sleeping. So,
what do you think about that deal they did at the end with Bray? Do you like that?
I do. I'm a fan of Bray Wyatt. I think he's very creative.
That whole way, the way they did the presentation, oh, I love it.
Yeah, I think Triple H is definitely doing some positive things for the show.
Just let us know if you want us to break out a song from Bray Wyatt.
Although I see the Good Brothers are back.
In the WWE?
Yep, they showed up and helped AJ take on Judgment Day.
Yeah,
What was
They
that
beat
on
the
Monday night?
shit. Yep, it was tonight. They beat the shit out of Judgment Day. The Good Brothers are back.
I think we're building up. I don't want to talk too much about wrestling because we'll probably lose like 13 out of the 13 viewers.
It's true.
but,
We'll lose half the chat. It's true.
For WrestleMania, I'm predicting Mysterio's retirement match, and
But
I think.
But here's the other thing. This is something that's movie related.
Okay.
Bray was working on a movie during this time away, and they kept keeping it under wraps. Shh, hush, hush. Not other than I think other than who he worked with, and not saying anything.
Are you guys into MMA at all, as well?
A little.
And then we'll get off the sports, but because I'm not as familiar with MMA, so I don't know all the moves. But could you guys clarify? I'm going to show a clip, and then you guys clarify what this move is.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. This is
You
too much.
twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, dick twist!
I've not heard of that, but back whenever I did wrestle, there was something called an inkwell that you'd have to do if you're in a desperate situation. I'll let you use your imagination.
I have been meaning to tell you that I also wrestled in high school, so I do know.
We had my one junior high. They had a deal with my former junior high. My former junior high was known for being a dirty junior high when it came to wrestling.
Yeah.
They were the ones you had to watch out for because they were always doing stuff.
I was a dirty wrestler. I'm going to just be clear about that. If I thought I was falling behind, I was poking eyeballs and grabbing balls. So
you were doing not the dick twist, but the ball twist.
I would do what I had to do if I didn't think I was going to get caught. I only got caught once during a tournament, actually, and got disqualified from a match. So it did suck, but yeah. So yeah, that's what you do sometimes.
Yeah,
I almost
single were not always the most comfortable thing to wear.
I almost did it in junior high until someone showed me a video of somebody having a mishap and the whole like arm bit the wrong way. And that scared the shit out of me. I said, nope, I ain't doing that shit.
I have to stop everything for just a moment because a distracting image just flooded my head. Carol is claiming to have been a wrestling cheerleader.
Nice.
Oh
my.
Yeah, I think that deserves.
Oh my.
So typically wrestling cheerleaders, and this is nothing against Carol, but in our school, wrestling and basketball were at the same time. So
that's the word.
The most popular cheerleaders were all the basketball cheerleaders, and then like the second tier type cheerleaders. Were the wrestling cheerleaders. You know, it's funny that you show that bird. I have another bird clip. Is it too many clips too fast, or is the timing right for?
Hey, it's your stream, so you're the El Jefe.
El Jefe. Oh, did you just call me fat?
Could I plead the fifth?
I think everyone will enjoy this diversion from the sports talk and the dick twisting. So everyone enjoy this.
Chicken dance, dance, dance.
We'll be here all week, folks, and you can send your tips to PayPal and wherever else. If you'd like to have the live chicken dance performed at your next function, just shoot Hobbs Horror an email.
And for bonus, we'll do thongs.
Hot dogs and bologna. Chilling with my homies.
There you go. It's funny. I do have some rap videos coming up as well. So we got a little bit of everything tonight. A little bit of everything.
I got to keep an eye out for that bird because it flies this way.
Yeah, Echo and his thongs. There's a little weirdness going on there.
It just sometimes a joke, so I just keep it going. It's a thong with my face on it doing the O face right in the front.
That's weird.
It'll be a top seller. I'm telling you, it'll be a top seller. Trust me.
Is David's Horror still in chat? Because I wanted to give his Halloween costume contest a shout out too. I do have his action required, but if he's in chat, if he could just say hello. Oh, he is. Okay, David, I'm gonna play your clip. I need to mute anyways and use the facility. I really thought that I could hold it longer, but dang it, I can't. If the video ends before I come back, inmates are in charge anyways.
We'll hold it.
it's David. Welcome back to the channel. Just a reminder that I am hosting the Horror Community Halloween Costume Contest. And I need you guys to send me pictures of you in costume. It could be from a Halloween when you were a kid. It could be from a recent Halloween party you attended. It could be of you at a horror con costume. Hell, it could be a picture of you dressed as Joseph in your Christmas play at church. Or even Santa Claus.
Punished! Punished! Punished!
I just need you all to send me a picture of you in any kind of costume. I will then compile all those entries into a single video, which I will upload on October 24th. And then you guys will vote as to which one is your favorite costume. Winner will get a scare package from me, and I will announce the winner on October 31st, Halloween Day. So, best of luck to everyone that wants to take part in this. This should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing your pictures and videos, and I will post a link down below to my email address. And yeah, have fun with this, guys. It's pretty easy. So that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all are doing well, and until next time, take care. Thanks.
Love those edits. David, if you want to drop your link for the entire time you're here, by all means, please do that. I did forget to link that in the description of this video. And when I had you up last week, when I rewatched the live stream, I realized how I butchered. And I may have been a little confusing with the Instagram thing. I don't know why I had that fixated in my head, but everybody should send David some pictures in the Halloween costumes.
And let me just take this opportunity to have you all make sure to vote for my costume. That's going to be the winner.
Yes. Here. There he
That's
was.
the one. That's the one I was hoping you would show.
Yep. On cue, on cue.
Perfect.
Shaco, thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the love with the likes and everything. We're almost to 25 likes. That looks like to me.
Damn.
I had a really amazing.
You see that board making ruckus or something?
I had a really amazing
something?
stream this morning at 2. I had the cartoons, the Halloween cartoons, and it kind of took off. It's getting like a lot of views. It's like way over 100 views already, and so it's weird sometimes when you do a premiere, you don't know what's gonna stick and what's not going to stick. Yeah, I have premieres all week, this whole week, the whole next 2 weeks. Are people getting excited, or are we getting overwhelmed with all the Halloween ends hype?
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest. I'll be the first one to say it here. I'm excited personally for it, but I feel like the amount of overhype that I've heard, not that it's overhyped, I'm excited for it, but like I feel like everywhere I go, people are talking about it, and it's like making me not want to watch it. If that makes sense, you know?
It does. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like I'm gonna watch it absolutely on Friday as soon as I get out of work. At like 7:30 in the morning, I'll be popping popcorn and watching it. It's just that's all I see in commercials. And if you watch anything on Peacock, like I watched the Extreme Rules premium wrestling live event today, and like there was so much Halloween Ends promotion within there. I was just getting like, oh, so much. And there's a lot of other horror movies coming out this month.
I'm anticipating Terrifier 2. Does anyone know when that's coming to digital and physical?
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of good things about.
I'm more interested in seeing that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm hearing that is just a gore fest, which is perfect.
Yeah, everybody that's reviewing it loves it.
Yeah, and David Thornton Smith, he did a promo on our channel. I did a cameo with him, and he's also going to be playing. What did I just see? Why can't I think of it? Help me out, guys. He's going to be playing a character in another horror movie.
This
Oh,
might be breaking
the
news.
Grinch, right? The Grinch.
Let's say it's breaking news because I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, it's like literally. I think I heard about it today, and I saw an image of it.
You just broke the news to me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a horror take on the Grinch.
I seen like a picture of it, but I didn't know any details like who was in it or anything.
Yeah, he's playing the Grinch. The monkey is bringing up Hellraiser 2022, and I actually watched that today as well.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. It's one of those where you need to really not be so invested in the original, which I love, and I love it a lot. But
If this makes any sense, I liked it, but it didn't flip my wig or anything. I wasn't overexcited about it.
yeah, it's not like one of those political correctness type things where they just recast a female for the sake of
No, that was fine. The
gender
Cenobites didn't
swapping.
look scary to me, or them new Cenobites. The only one I liked was the Chatterer.
Yeah, and Chatterer was in there. The Horror of Spice channel did a review, and I think they were the first review that I heard mention a lot of the comic lore, the comic book storyline, and that they said that this newest movie, was pretty faithful to a lot of the comic stories. So that's good. It's not like they just put together a movie and then gender swapped some people. I actually thought the lead actress was pretty good too. I don't know her name, and I don't recognize her from anything. I liked all the boxes. I liked, that
Oh
they
yeah, the
really,
box was cool.
yeah.
Had a bunch of new like configurations.
The opening actor though with the dark hair, he just kept reminding me of Phil Dunphy from Modern Family TV show. They look very similar. It's not the same guy, but he does look very similar. Yeah, Casey's saying that she's his favorite non-Bradley Pinhead. I agree. Yes, this newest movie, if anyone's on the fence, it's better than a lot of the sequels. So it'll, for however movies there are, 8 or 9, it'll move up to the top 4 or 5 at least.
I could agree with Casey because she's being a different female Cenobite Pinhead and not trying to be Doug Bradley's Pinhead.
Yeah, I think the point is that the Cenobites aren't necessarily, they're gender neutral. They're not necessarily a gender. It's all about whatever. They do a good job of explaining all
But
the
her voice
different
does not sound
pleasures.
like a female to me.
Yeah, it's definitely a female, but yeah. So what do we let's see. I'm trying to
Right
look
now
at
he's
the
in the
time.
house.
Oh, we lost Echo.
Bye, Echo.
Maybe
Maybe he'll travel around a little bit and find his way back here. Get it, Echo? Echo?
Yeah, maybe he got hit by that bird. The bird got him.
Bird is the word.
Everybody heard about the bird.
It's funny that you should say that. That was almost a clip that I almost made. But instead, I went with a rap video that Mr. Bones, Patient 13, is actually the headliner of. I'm not sure if anyone is interested in a quick little 1-minute video.
Let's see it. Bones.
All right, let's see. Here we go. Enjoy in chat. Yo.
You're
You
fucking
know, it's
crazy,
like
Jim. I love it.
you're starting to wonder, how did I get to this point in life? You know, what point did things happen
Leave
where
it,
I'm now chicken on a live stream?
leave
Singing?
it to Hobbs to make me laugh.
It's the duck face that I picture grabbed your face of
Right.
that has inspired a lot of these
Oh,
videos.
shit, son.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of people are using that. You know, feel free to use that. You know, whatever you guys want. You know, my highlighting moments.
We might have to do a remix of that, Hobbs. A real life
Yeah.
I
remix
told you,
of it.
dude. And the thing is, Bones, I told you I seen a preview of it. And I knew you were gonna love it. It's fantastic.
Yo.
Yeah, it's fun. I think I do have one other rap that we can play later. If not,
Monkey wants to know if you do birthday parties.
yeah, we all do. I think Hobbs, you're wearing that duck costume now, aren't you?
Hey, you know what? Like I said, I'm trying to figure out how I got to this point in life still, and what paths I took to get to where I'm at. And yeah, if you know a chicken dance, why not? You know, hey,
Or
She just been graduated.
that was before I was arrested. You know, for aiding and abetting, advertising and possession. No.
so I did want to announce at the top of the hour, because I know this is a work night for some people, that I had so much fun making a lot of these clips that I did a lot of Halloween themed ones, and I felt I had too many clips, so I went full 360 on Hobbs because I was about to. The pressure sometimes gets to me, and I want to cancel things, and I just want to bail. And so, in one line of chat with Mr. Hobbs there, late at night while I was at work, I'm like, I'm canceling the whole thing, blah blah blah.
Fuck you, Hobbs.
Yeah, I was like,
And I was
blah,
just sitting
blah.
there watching. I'm like, I'm out of this.
Hobbs was like, all right, dude, well, I gotta go to bed, so whatever.
So he said I'm about to put Hobbs in an ankle lock. Pissed off.
And then I imagine that when Hobbs woke up, then all of a sudden he sees I did a little side chat dedicated to the stream just to let everybody know what I was planning. And then I'm writing about, hey, so I got too much material. Would you guys mind coming back and doing a second stream? So next week, which is the 17th of October, on the Monday till midnight stream that I do here on the Little Chan Chan, we are going to have a Halloween bash, Halloween themed party. And we've already got a lot of clips lined up. It'll be the same Lunatics. And then I don't remember if I'm thinking of doing a stream on the 31st. The 24th would be the Monday before Halloween, and then Halloween's on a Monday this year, so I probably will take that night off because I'll be wanting to. I imagine there's going to be a ton of people doing live streams, and plus I just like to enjoy the day. So
It's like I've said, if you ever need the right guy to add additional clips, and you're running low on clips and need someone to be a chicken, use Hobbs Horror. Use everything you can. You can pull clips from all of my moments in life. Use whatever you want, and more people are requesting more clips. Casey wants more clips.
More clips. Well, I do have a few more music videos. I want to give Echo a few minutes to see if he can pop in, because I'd like to see him since he's in some of these.
But if you're ever looking for a duck-faced chicken, I'm your man. Just let me know.
You do.
Damn, over 20 likes already.
We're at how many? 25 likes.
20. I can't really see. Yeah.
It looks like 25 to me. Thank you all so much. Anthony Shabbat does pop cultures and openings, has popped in. He said, how are you doing, buddy? Good. I mean, we can do, let's see. I know I'll get a copyright if I play the one. I'm trying to avoid the one clip. This has become a pretty popular one that I enjoy quite a bit. we could play this one. It's from last week and also from the week before.
Go to the store and buy some more nuggets that are shaped like dinosaurs. You will never be too old for nuggets that are shaped like dinosaurs. Bake, bake, dino chicken nuggets. Bake, 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 chicken nuggets. Well, chicken nuggets were made back in 1963. Robert Baker made them by molding boneless chicken meat. And then in 93, Jurassic Park was selling tapes. That's when this museum sold nuggets in a dino shape. You better.
You better.
Dinosaur.
While I played that clip, I saw Fairy Dust saying how they would like to hear the Lunatics are taking over the asylum, which is coincidental. I hate to go back to back. I wished I would have seen that comment, but I do enjoy this clip, and it was inspired by Mr. Bones, Patient 13.
Welcome to No Man's Land, Miss Queen.
I see a clinic full of cynics who want to twist the people's wrist. They're watching every move we make. We're all included on the list. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. No nuclear, the cowboy told us. And who am I to disagree? 'Cause when that madman flips the switch, the nuclear will go for me. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. I've seen the faces of starvation, but I just cannot see the point. There's so much food here today that no one wants to take away. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. Who want to twist the people's wrists? The lunatics have taken over the asylum. We're all included on the list. Take away our rights. Take away our points of view. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. Now the leaders, the cowboys, the and say please angry away from me. 'Cause when the lunatics have taken over the asylum.
That is catchy.
What?
But
It really is awesome. Yeah.
It's a long clip, though. It's a long
Goblins.
Yeah, but people want it. People want what they like. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where'd my fingers go? Ah, the wonders of green screen technology.
Many
Boglins
Boglins. Many people typing Boglins in the chat. That's become a community thing now. I think that I was watching ESPN last night. And instead of a football, they were using a Boglin. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, Funboy 3. That's the group. I couldn't use the Funboy 3 due to copyright, but it would have been fitting, and it is a great, original to the song. Yes.
Everybody throw some Boglins in the chat there. Type in Boglin.
We're being invaded by space invaders. I mean Boglins.
I made that the Boglin, so nobody uses it. Everybody say Boglin.
Yeah. So, what other movies have any of you guys watched this week? I watched, like I said, Hellraiser and Extreme Rules, which isn't necessarily a movie. I did rewatch Halloween Kills in a watch party. It was very, very fun. It didn't cost me anything either. I watched the Marvel Werewolf by Night, and I actually finally broke down and watched Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched Mama Monster.
Nice.
I watched a movie called Tremors, Cold Day in Hell.
Okay. Yeah.
What else did I watch this week? I can't remember. Bones, go ahead. You watch a ton of stuff on the daily. What'd you watch this week?
Tim's already seen everything I've been watching on my 31 days. Last night I watched one called Terror on Hallows Eve. It was an interesting new one.
I told you about that one, dude.
I want to say it's kind of on a softer side, like kiddie-like, like Goosebumps, but it has a lot of gore. So
Bones, that's the one I told you about and sent you a picture of. That's the one I sent Jen and Christian.
Oh, well, it'll be my next review.
It's a damn good movie.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I didn't include in my watch list there the ones I did for the channel. Those were ones that I watched for fun. I think next year I'm going to try to be more on top of new releases and do like more timely new release movie reviews. But that's difficult when a lot of the bigger channels do that, and then there's just so many reviews. And I'm still kind of suckish at doing the reviews.
I don't think so.
You're fine.
Nah.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, it's...
I think everybody thinks that about themselves because I think my reviews suck.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm any good at it at all.
I feel like I've gotten better at them, but sometimes I rewatch after and I'm like, man, I like sniffled 14 times, or I like rubbed my nose 16 times, and it's just so frustrating. I'm like, why is that appealing for anyone to want to watch?
Well, you'll notice a lot of cuts in mine, and it'll be either because my stupid phone made an unnecessary noise or because I stuttered or mispronounced a word, so I just cut it out.
Well, your editing is good, but...
You know what's funny is back in the day when I met Bones a long time ago, we were doing updates and reviews, and we were kids back then, but we would just cuss and be obnoxious, and so, you know, we've gotten a lot better, I think. I was always drunk in my videos back in the old YouTube channel that I did, but, you know, I'm a lot more better than I am, but I still don't think I'm very good. Bones is very good. Bones, I like Bones' reviews because he doesn't mind talking about cuts and people having their heads ripped off and stuff with explicits, and it cracks me up.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, he's this month I've picked out from his reviews alone movies that I've rewatched, like Funhouse Massacre, which is where that opening clip is from the Lunatics intro.
Yeah, that was filmed 30 minutes from my house.
That was my first time seeing that. I
That
just
entire
stumbled
movie.
onto it on Tubi.
It was filmed at a place around here. It's a theme park. It's called give me a second here. It's 30 minutes from here. It's just a little town called Middletown, Ohio. And it's primarily it's 3 different trails. You can go to the clown house. They have one over there. God, that's unbelievable, but I can't think of the name of it. Son of a bitch. Continue on for a second. I got to find out the name of it. It's The Land of Illusion is the name of it. And it's in Dayton, Ohio. And that movie Funhouse Massacre was filmed there.
That's cool.
The other night I reviewed a movie called Talon Falls, and I forgot to mention in the review it's based on a real haunted house attraction in Kentucky.
I love that. Based on a true story.
It's
Or-
a real like place over in Kentucky somewhere.
Well,
On a
you
tourist
know,
attraction.
we should probably touch base on the fact that Jim has actually done some paranormal work at some asylums.
It's true. I how did I not have that written down to talk about?
I have no idea.
I forget my paranormal roots sometimes. It's like a mental block.
I know why you do it, but we won't talk about it on camera unless you
No,
want
I
me
just
to.
forget. Honestly, I do forget. Like it
Come
would
on.
obviously make sense to
You know
talk
why
about.
you don't. You know why you don't bring it up. You
I
don't like the. You're. I think you don't talk. You don't talk much about those videos. I don't think you think they're very good, based on our conversations. And those videos are awesome.
maybe.
You do. Remember?
Yeah.
I
I've
should
done a
have sent.
couple of.
I should have sent Jim that drunk ironing remix I did with you and Jim to play.
That's the one that I've not truly let him know if he could use that one or not. I guess it's fair game. If he ever wants to use the drunk ironing one, that's cool.
Oh.
Only if you can use the catch-up video.
Oh, what catch-up video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of those Rolling Hills Asylum videos are pretty cool.
They're awesome.
I've had good times with those. And Bailey and I just recently drove by the one that's here in Rochester that we couldn't get into. And it's just, excuse me, amazing that they still have this huge building. That was the Rochester, New York Insane Asylum. And
I watched that entire. Was that the one where you guys got attacked by the pigeons?
yes, yeah.
I loved that video. I watched the entire thing because it was weird because they were approaching you guys, and like they didn't start coming to you guys were there, but then you looked up on top of the asylum and there was like 600 of them. They're like
Yeah,
staring at you guys.
all over the place. Fair Dust is asking if we have seen The Visit, and I believe I have. Is that where the two kids go to stay with their grandparents?
Yeah.
And then
They
they're
thought
not
it was
really.
their grandparents. It turned out they weren't. They're creepy
Yeah.
old. They're like
It's a
escaped from an
fantastic
asylum or
looking.
something. Coincidentally, I think they escaped from an asylum.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
They're
good movie.
they're
For
crazy.
sure. It's definitely good.
The kid
But yeah,
raps.
those videos are fantastic, Jim. You should revisit sometime, maybe you and Bailey, and
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
we did drive by to kind of get a sense of if we could go to that one. It's literally like a 10-minute drive from here, but they relocated the asylum to a facility right next door. So it's so out in the open. It's really hard to get to it unnoticed. But yeah, maybe we will in the
I
new
watched the
year.
dowsing rod video the other day too, where you guys were in one of them.
The
Did
what?
you using the dowsing rods?
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's good stuff, man.
yeah. I have those downstairs. Excuse me. Yeah. So I want to play another clip because I made these and I want to use them all.
All I'm saying is don't say your videos aren't as good as you think they are. They're fantastic. Even your paranormal videos.
Okay.
They kick ass.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
see. What do we want? Do we want? Let's see. I've got two that could potentially be copyright warnings. I have. Let's do a poll. I can't do a poll that way. That doesn't work. So we have one called Oktoberfest because it's October. And I have one called Move It.
I like October.
All right. Oktoberfest video, and then that just means Move It will come later, but it's going to happen. Here is a Oktoberfest video starring us. Cheers.
Hey, that was European vacation. I like that.
Yes, with the not rusty.
That's right.
Some reason when I heard Horror Fest, I was thinking something like HorrorCon convention or something.
Just as
Horror
good,
Hound,
though.
I meant.
It was a trick.
If I could make a request, I'd like to see E-I-E-I-Yo again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is.
Bones is having a blast here.
I think that's going to be in heavy rotation.
I think you guys are both having more fun than you thought you would on this stream. Get to see Hobbs do the chicken dance. Apparently, that's a thing these days. Huh?
There we go. I forget what I title these. I title them creative little titles so that I see them in queue, and then I write them down on my index card. And then I go to find them, and I like brain fart. But by popular demand, for those of you who may have missed it, or you're just ready to see it again, this is a little something I like to call the farm rap.
Yo.
I love it. I love the little solo party cups that are
Hey,
all
Hobbs.
around.
You know who my character reminds me of? Remember Brodus Clay in WWE with that red jumpsuit?
Yeah.
Reminds me of the Funkadactyl Brodus Clay.
Isn't that fun? I mean, that's like,
And
we should go on the road.
You guys maybe can't tell, but the authentic farm smell in my stream on this end was because I farted during that.
Oh, I happen to notice, shout out to Bailey. She was in the previous video. That's cool.
Yeah, I had to. So some of those videos, I think that those ones were from Jib Jab, and you have to fill the faces, and some of those are 5-person videos. So I didn't want to keep using Patrick's face, so I threw Bailey in there. Much to her disgust, she was not thrilled.
It was
Was she pissed?
She wasn't pissed. She doesn't like it. She likes to be the one to pick and choose when she participates. So understandably, I totally get that.
Shout out to Bailey if you're watching. Hi, Bailey. Everybody say hi to Bailey.
She does not
Hi,
watch
Bailey.
my stuff.
She
I
does
gave
not
her an
watch my-
invite. I did give her an invite to the big show.
You're like, watch the replay, honey.
Let's see if I can. Figure this out without ending the stream. I don't even know if I know her Instagram name. Let's see.
With an
Bailey's all about that hug life.
there.
Oh, I do know it. Why aren't we friends?
You know what I'm saying, Hobbs? Bailey's
What's
all
up?
about that hug life.
I think she blocked me.
You said Jim watches wrestling, right? And he's gonna know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I missed that Bailey when she was nice and participated with the fans and said hug life
hugger?
and stuff.
I love her now. She's such a better heel than she was as the hugger.
I agree.
The only heels
She's
I've ever been a
perfect,
fan
baby.
of is DX.
Really?
Yeah, I'm usually not a fan of.
I tend to
heels.
find the heels are usually the most compelling. Like I love
Like-
the Miz.
Judgment Day's been getting on my damn nerves, ganging up on Edge.
Yeah, they're a little over the top though. I do like Rhea Ripley. And I do like Mysterio Jr. As a heel better than I did as whoever he was before.
Rey Mysterio?
His son, what's Dominic?
Oh, Dominic. That shit's annoying too because every time Ray tries to save somebody or help somebody, he ends up getting beat up because he won't hit his son back.
Yeah, it's great.
I think he should have ran it. I think he should have been a darker version of Rey Mysterio. And ran. I think it should not have. I think it should have been him. You know? I've always wanted to see like a Venom looking type Rey Mysterio, like a dark Rey Mysterio. They just won't do it.
Maybe
The only
maybe
heel
less
Ray
than
I've
that.
ever seen is in WCW when he was in the Filthy Animals. If you guys have seen that.
I think they're going to have a retirement match in the next WrestleMania. So, but anyway, I did send a invite. So we'll see if she does. She's probably asleep. She sleeps a lot. She definitely.
What does she think of you deciding to do this live stream gig every Monday?
You know, both the kids have always been pretty supportive. It's one of those things where like they want me to do things that make me happy and distracted from being sad, and so they're very supportive in that fashion. But then they also get to the point where I'm like, I'll get like on a string of, hey guys, what do you think if I do this, or what do you think if I do that? And they're like, we don't care. We don't care. So they just want me to do whatever makes me happy. They're pretty supportive in that way. And
that's what YouTube should be about, you know.
Well, even in just life in general, it's not even about YouTube. Just like the one thing with the kids, they saw so much between when I had my stroke and when I was having issues in the marriage and the depression thing. They've unfortunately seen all of it. They actually were in the room when I had my stroke, so they are unfortunately aware of more than they, most people might share with their kids. But I've always been pretty open with them. That's how we always have been. David, I did see it. I love it. I'm going to definitely use it next week. David's Horror sent a logo design for me. It's very funny, very good, very, very good. Yeah, so not sure what else. Oh, we did Oktoberfest, didn't we? I have, I think, one more clip. Is it too early?
No, we need a lead in though. So that last clip is Move It, Move It.
It is Move It, Move It.
Okay, so let's ask the chat. Are you ready for the Move It, Move It clip?
That's right. Can we get an F in chat, please, if you are ready to move it? This
I will say this, you know, there's been a time in my life where I might have danced to that song, but I don't have it on film.
It's true.
Move it.
I wish Echo was here because the song thing that I wasn't necessarily. Hey, we got one F in chat, so I guess we can play.
F you too, Casey.
Let's see.
And Casey put a whole bunch of chickens in the chat also.
I think maybe I'm going to theme out a Dreamboat stream, and I'll invite Casey up.
Dreamboat.
We would love to have Casey on the Asylum. Did you finish your Fireball last night? I fell asleep
actually, and it was one of those things where I don't know. Like, I don't drink very often, so I tend to hope for a buzz quick because I don't drink often. It's very rare. But there's also those times when we've probably all experienced it as an adult that you want to get a buzz, but you don't have enough. And you should have had enough to get the buzz, but then it just doesn't happen, maybe because you're overthinking it, which is what I did, I guess. So I drank the Fireball, and it was delicious, but I did not get the benefits of the adult beverage.
Understandable.
Yeah. So I see a lot of boglins in chat.
Boglins are invading.
I do have a boglin clip, but I know it's going to get copyright. I don't know if it's worth not getting credit for the stream. I don't know how that works. So like if I play it during the live stream and then mute it after, I don't think I get credit for the stream.
If it's the same one that I've played, I've never got a hit off of it.
It's probably not the one. It's one that I've played before. It's the Cartoon Network or the Robot Chicken.
Oh, the Robot Chicken one.
It's the Robot
And
Chicken.
Mr. Boglins.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. But I do have the Move It, and we did get an F in chat, so I think we're contractually obligated to play the Move It, which I know will not get a copyright. So I think if everyone is ready for this, feel free to get up out of your seats at home and move it to this video.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it, move it, move it. I like to move.
Happy birthday.
Boglin.
Happy birthday.
Madagascar.
Hey, Hobbs, say that.
What up?
Say that happy fucking Easter thing you say, but say birthday.
Happy fucking Easter. Happy fucking birthday.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
Happy birthday to you.
What was that?
Oh, that's my.
Do we have any birthday shout-outs in the chat? We need to. That song is fantastic.
Yeah. Nobody said it was their birthday. Hey, Honey Tina is here. Hello, honey.
Echo had one, but it's over now. But it was recent.
Yeah, his was last week, I believe.
Hobbs' picture is giving me Derek from Shadowplay PDX vibes.
Yes. I'm trying to look here. The bat never showed up, so I couldn't do the cat and the bat themed.
Well, half of them were here.
It was Alan chat?
No, half of them.
Oh, half. Yeah, that's true.
You might want to see it.
Yeah. It's still a good clip, though.
Do you guys have sour balls?
Why, sure we do.
Too bad. I bet you don't get many blowjobs.
I love that.
You should put like text down in the corner of the ones that who they belong to, like the bat and the cat down in the corner, put Hobbs Horror on the boner alert.
Yeah.
And
Oh
speaking
my.
of,
Oh my.
Oh my.
I don't know if you heard me, but speaking of, you haven't played Boner Alert tonight.
Well, because it was a multi group panel that I felt it was appropriate to change it up to this one.
Would you come up here and solve this problem for the class?
I can't.
And why is that?
Because I have a boner.
Oh.
I have a boner.
Okay.
I have a boner.
I have a boner.
I have a boner. I have a boner. I have a boner. I have a boner.
I have a boner. All right, no, boys. Come on, sit down. Class is not. Sit down.
See, that's when you're sticking up for your friends, you know?
That's right.
When you're all pitching a tent together.
You know, for those of us that have spent time in an actual asylum, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, I see somebody down at the loo. Welcome back.
I'm sorry. People have decided here that it was Bug Me Night. So I'm really sorry.
No problem. No problem. No
You
problem.
miss all the funny videos with you in them.
It's true. You'll have to watch the replay.
Being farm animals and stuff.
Any
Or I
blue
mean, if
goats in
the
there?
chat wants to see him again, you never know. Maybe if the people want to see him, you have to.
E-I-E-I-O, one more time.
Oh, all right, here we go. Let me see. Where is that? I should have named it. Yeah. Echo, this one's for you.
Oh.
Damn, I make a sexy cow.
You have the udders that make the girls shake.
Brings them all to my yard.
I think Hobbs passed out. He's laughing so hard at that.
Hey, like I said, I'm trying to figure out how I got to this point in life, but I like it. I now
Yeah.
found my niche.
Well,
chicken dog.
for those who may have just come in, we are doing a second. It's not necessarily a lunatic stream, but it will have the four of us next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. The Monday, October 17th Halloween bash party. Doing it, mid-month so that we can still promote the Spooktacular a little bit. I thought about doing it later in the month, but then I wanted to make sure we had time to still promote that Spooktacular.
Cool.
Or we're just hanging out. That or it's Halloween. We're just having a bash. It's all that matters.
We are having a bash, and there will be so many Halloween-themed clips with your faces. It's truly terrifying. Honey Tina, your birthday is on October 31st? That's crazy.
As an October baby myself, all us October kids always wish that's when our birthday was.
Yeah. That's fun. I think I would rather have my birthday on Halloween than on Christmas for sure. Because that there's that aunt that lived in another state that sent you a birthday gift that was for both, which I get, but man, as a kid, you're like, I only got one box of Legos instead of two if I had my birthday on a different day. Gotta share my birthday with that other dude.
Oh, yeah, plus you get a ton of candy on that day, too.
Yeah. Good night, Casey. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure everyone has hit the like. We're almost to 30 likes. That would be cool to hit. I would enjoy that. I should pay more attention to what the likes were for the previous stream, so that I can, keep a mental track of it. So, yeah.
How many likes are we at?
I see 28. It just went up by one. I see 28. Trying to see if there was any clips that I didn't get to. It's kind of late. Echo, did you see how the four of us got picked to be in this lunatic asylum?
I don't think so.
You might have missed that. Might have been before you came in. This one's a little risky, and it has a special guest star. Have Cheetah will view. And it also has a special guest star, Snoop Dogg, standing in for Mr. Bones.
Me and my friends are looking for... You're friends with a Negro and a cripple? This man is insane. Take him away.
Now, wait a second. You can't do that to
A Negro speaking up to a white person? This man is insane.
Now, look, I don't think...
All cripples are insane. Euthanize this man. Something I can help you with?
Yeah, you got any brain-dead women in there you let people have sex with for a few bucks?
Sure, come on back.
Quagmire.
And it's funny. That clip is funny, but also not funny because they're parodying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real life. I mean, that unfortunately is how a lot of people got put into asylums back in the day. If you were a single mother or a widowed wife, if you were a widow, a lot of times you'd be placed into homes for, you know, women that were widows, and just, you know, too real. Like when I went to the Rolling Hills, a lot of the patients at the Rolling Hills Asylum that we did our paranormal investigation, like that was a lot of the stories of the actual patients were that they were just single women that weren't accepted to be living on their own. So, yeah.
So are you considering...
I'm
sorry.
Go ahead.
Are you considering going back to doing that? Like maybe putting a new team together, or just you and Bailey?
Yeah, considering would be the right term. Trying to figure out the logistics of how we can do it and film, because it's you know, one of those logistics things. But we're gonna do some stuff in 2023. It's too late in the season now. It's much too cold, and before we know it, we'll have very snowy locations to go to. So we're gonna do something.
One of the things that's kind of a flaw of mine is I convince too many people to do too many things. So if I'm pressuring you too much, I can stop. I'm always telling people to do more than what they probably need to do because I'm fanboy of all you guys. So
that's true. There is no more pressure than this, though.
What wrestling event were we at, or which bar were we at when we did that?
I think that was just like a random "Who's Your Daddy" night at one of the local bars we both happened to be near. So
that was before we got on the mechanical bull.
exactly. It just cracks me up. That might stay in heavy rotation. It might have been a Hooters, David. That could have been. I haven't really surveyed the background of it too much.
Yeah, they've got my business before, without question. No shame in my game.
Definitely. That's a great place to take your kids when they're little. Yep.
I remember one time when some guy had his birthday there, and they told him he had to sing some hot dog song by everybody there old enough to drink beer. So there was a few of us telling him, "Don't sing, don't sing, don't sing."
I mean, let's be honest with ourselves, guys. Do you guys really go there to look at the Hooters when you go to Hooters? Be real with yourselves.
I don't think the Hooters, but the orange shorts always kind of stood out.
Last time I went, none of them had Hooters. They were just like a board.
Yeah, which also is appealing.
Cheetah says, and you got theirs as well, Hobbs. Thank you, Cheetah. Always a subtle moment with the cheetah.
The food's not that great. Yeah.
That's true.
It's one of those, it's kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese for, adults.
Echo, what did you watch this week? We didn't get a chance to ask you.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much nothing because was so busy. I did a tamale fest on on Saturday, and I'm so busy recovering from that. I got to finish watching the one Pumpkin Jack movie.
Did you say tamale?
Yeah, the tamale festival. We had one, and I helped out at it. I was the photographer.
Tell me what that is. I'm very curious. I mean, it's a festival where there's a bunch of food trucks doing tamales.
Yeah, people do tamales, and they can have a contest to see who, like the judges, people turn in their tamales and try to win a prize. Say who has the best tamales.
Wow.
It's here in Central Washington, and it's quite popular. When they used to hold it, it's been 3 years. People from other parts of the state would come just to experience it.
I imagine
It's
it had
Molly
to
Fest.
smell fantastic.
But like again, it's been 3 years because of everything that went on with COVID and stuff. Since they had it, so this is the first time. Wasn't that many like people because they're still it's gonna be a while, before things kind of get back to some semblance of normal. Where you see more people.
Was there somebody dressed like a tamale there?
No, but we had a dog dressed up. Showed up dressed up as a hot dog, which I found way too amusing.
If we sent you a tamale costume, would you wear it?
No. It takes more than to send me a costume to wear it. It takes more.
A hat too?
No, it's something that's green and it has a few zeros with it.
Okay. We'll consider that.
Yeah,
tamale
David. Washington State. Plus, not that many people also showed up because somewhere else they were having, I guess, a beer type festival somewhere.
Hobbs, you were there, weren't you?
Yeah. That was me.
Waving at the tamale truck.
Come get the tamales.
Someone
With the sad
made
music playing.
I don't know. Someone made one that was purple. I've never seen a purple tamale.
That was me. That was me there. I was making purple tamales. I was in a costume.
Hapchita will view. It looks like he is saying goodbye. Good night. So take care. Had a good time. See you next week. Oh, he mentioned Wolf House too. I'm not sure what that's in reference to.
Where is it? It's Wild Eye Wolf Attack Pack, and that's one of the movies on it. And I hated it so much I was bitching about it. And he was the one that tried to. I've been picking which ones I review. They picked it and said you need to watch this. It sucks so bad I couldn't review it. It would have been super negative, and I don't like doing super negative reviews.
Yeah,
I've done negative reviews before, but if I feel it's gonna be too negative, I won't do it.
So just to keep everybody updated, I'm now receiving clips to my messenger of people screenshotting the picture of me dressed like a chicken, laughing at it, and sending them to me personally. So that's another step in the right direction.
In the yellow chicken or the duck? Because you've been two different fowl.
I think both. Yeah, I think one of each. So that's people are enjoying that.
Has Echo even seen? Did you see the chicken dance?
I saw the chicken one and I saw the
farm
duck one. Yes, yeah, I've seen those.
Okay.
And that picture of the image of him where he's like doing that kissy face. Great picture of him. Everyone needs it on the cell phone. Just a picture.
People are saving that and putting it as their backgrounds on their phones.
Oh, that'd be a great one. Just you making that face is magnificent.
Everybody's enjoying that. That's
it is really good. It definitely is.
Oh my.
So I'm dragging, guys, but we got 15 minutes left, so we're gonna stick this out. I'm gonna stick this out and then probably crash.
And again, sorry I was late, and sorry I ended up ghosting because I really was trying, but I'm really sorry, Jim.
Nope, it's all good. Seriously, everything worked out really, really well. No worries at all. Next week, though, this is what's going to happen.
Grab his dick and twist it! Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. It's
You
too much.
twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Oh my god.
Oh, dick twist!
You know that it's happened in a fight before. You know that it's happened.
Oh yeah.
In an MMA fight, it has to have.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
When someone's in guard, if you know what the guard position is in a fight, you know someone's grabbing it.
We've seen bones break. We've seen ears get knocked off. So, you know what's happened.
I would say it has. So next week, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's all Halloween themed type clips.
1,200. He's got 1,200 clips.
12 clips. The clips are my device to save me from my inability to just flow the chat. Good night, outside the 9. We are losing people here. We're losing it. There goes my peak.
Outside the 9s is Eddie.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. He would
Eddie
like to come up sometime if you're ever looking for an additional guest, he said.
Yeah, he makes a good wingman.
Yeah. Put that on the list.
If anybody's looking to be another chicken like me and or a duck.
It's hard to grab faces to do it. I noticed you changed your face to this current one on screen. I think it's to bait me into trying to use that face as opposed to the duck face.
No, I completely didn't know. Yeah, I figured you already had that one at your disposal.
Yeah.
So I know you're going to use that one. There's really not, although people say that I look like an Oompa Loompa with this one, but my head looks really big. It looks like my eyebrows are shaved, but.
Well, that one does.
It does.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's like half an eyebrow.
I think that was after my birthday. People were messing with me when I was drunk or something. I don't know.
So they shaved half an eyebrow off?
Oh, yeah, dude. People do that stuff at parties. You know, they throw.
I like that.
They throw flour at you when you're passed out and write on you and stuff.
Exactly.
That's how it is.
I know. I'm one of those guys in high school that would have done that.
Me too. And I've done similar things. I've tied people's shoes together and hid them, and definitely.
Yeah.
I did the whipped cream thing to my brother once. It's like my friend, like, let's do the whipped cream thing. You know, you put in the hand, you stick in the nose, and they put their hand up.
Oh yeah, you and your brother have had a lot of funny things. Yeah.
When we're not arguing, yeah.
Jim's ready for another fireball.
I wish I could afford it. I wish I could have gotten the bigger bottle, and then I could have. See, like today, because
I think that's the second biggest. I think it's a size bigger than this.
Oh, there's big jugs, big gallon. Normally, I get that big one. That's got like. It's so big that it's plastic. It's like a milk carton size. You know, a gallon of milk. So good.
Just remember, we can DoorDash from a different state, so you never know. Maybe we'll send you some Fireball sometime.
Yeah, what is that called? Drizzly. There's a Drizzly app. I have used that, and I thought it was weird, but I don't know. I clicked on an ad on some social media, and it was like, oh, if you try Drizzly today, you'll get $15 off your order. And I was like, shit, what are the prices? If they're giving a $15, promo code, how expensive are these bottles? So I went on, it got me to go on the app, and I'm like, oh, these are just regular prices. And I was like, all right. So I got a big old bottle of Fireball. It was great.
Oh, so you had that delivered?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like it was it's called Drizzly, Grizly or LEY. And it's just like Grubhub or Uber Eats, and but they deliver alcohol. You just have to like show your license to the guy. He didn't even care, he didn't even look at it. So
there was one in the Seattle area years before Grubhub and them, and you could get movies, games, food, alcohol. Was popular, but unfortunately they couldn't grow to meet the demand, so they ended up going out of business.
Yeah.
But I can remember you'd sit there on a weekend night and your friends were like, dude, I want a movie, I want a game. Someone goes, hey, I want some beer. And you'd go online and order everything. About an hour later.
I would have enjoyed that. I wish I would have had that back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, it was here and it was in the Seattle area. But like I said, the demand was high, but they just couldn't really meet it.
We would just go get it like idiots and just keep driving out to get it and being idiots and going and getting more beer. So
I want to say the name began with a K, but I just can't remember it.
Well, I don't know.
Because it was like a bunch of us. Someone goes ice cream, someone goes video games, and it was usually me. Beer.
It's funny that you say that about the ice cream. Can you guys see me on screen, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my StreamYard is doing the little wheel of death, but I'm on my other computer. I can see that I am on there with my new background. But so when Bailey and I first moved into this apartment, we had only been here for like 3 days, and we saw somebody come up our porch and drop a package off, and it was like about 8:30 at night. It was dark. So I opened the door to see like who's on the porch, and it was a woman taking a picture, of that she dropped off the package, and I picked it up. I'm like, we didn't order anything. We didn't order anything, and she didn't want to hear anything. She was like, stay back, don't come to her. And so she jumped in her car, and I was so confused, like what just happened, and I hadn't used, and neither had Bailey before that, any type of delivery service. So, I go in. It was one of the rare times, like I said, Bailey and I had just moved in. We were unpacking like the living room a little bit. And so I opened up the plastic bag, and it was 2 of the pints of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I was like, somebody sent us like a housewarming gift of ice cream. And she was like, that's really weird. And I'm like, yeah. And at the time, I was still getting to know my sister, who I have an older sister who my mother had given up for adoption. And I can tell that story another time. That's a crazy story. So I thought maybe she had sent us like a housewarming gift. And so we ate the ice cream. It was delicious. It was Ben & Jerry's. And then we 2 days later decided to order pizza for ourselves, and we live in an old historic house in this museum art district of the city, and this house is split into 3 2-story apartments. And when we ordered our pizza, we got the alert that it had been delivered, but they delivered it to the apartment at the front of the house. So then it dawned on me that we ate probably one of those other 2 apartments' ice cream. It just happened to accidentally get delivered to our porch. And I was horrified. I was like, so what do we do? Like, do we go knock on either of these 2 doors and say, hey, did you guys not get your ice cream or what? And our neighbors, we hadn't met yet. So like we avoided the neighbors for like a month. We would like be ready to go to the car, but then we'd see one of them outside, so we would just like hide in the window and like peek through the window shade and wait for them to go so we could go out to our car. It's horrible. To this day we still don't know if that was somebody sending us a gift or a housewarming gift, or if it was one of theirs, because over the past year we've had so many food deliveries to our door that haven't been for us, but they've been for one of the other apartments, and they come very quickly now to the door to get their food. So we ate somebody's ice cream that night.
It happens, Jim. I used to work in the industry, and it happens all the time. They'll get a refund and get someone else to send it back out. Probably get it for free. So don't feel bad about it.
It in a twisted way, because I'm kind of twisted. It made that ice cream even tastes sweeter.
Well,
just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, I know what it is.
We are in the last 5 minutes of the stream. I want to promo next week for anyone who's still here in chat. It's showing 8 people. We didn't get the 30 likes, so if you haven't hit the like, do that real quick in the next 5 minutes. I would really appreciate 30 likes. And next week, the 4 of us will be back doing a Halloween party. So we'll figure that out in the next week. And in the meantime, any last words?
I'm gonna go put a like real quick.
It's Halloween. Give me your candy, or I will take your soul.
Woo! Hobbs, you got some videos to watch tonight.
I do. I'm surprised. I just looked at it. Damn, a lot of people are entering it. It's yeah, it's gonna be a long weekend of catching up on everybody's stuff. I'm looking forward to it.
That's good. That's good stuff.
This is a good month, man. We're doing a lot of stuff on the midnight hour too, and Bones has got the Boneyard. Echo's got a show on Wednesdays, so we're all
Plus, we have
got a lot of stuff for Halloween.
We have 2 anniversaries this month. You have Katie will be celebrating 1 year on YouTube, and next Wednesday will be my 2-year anniversary with this channel.
Nice.
Well, yeah, Echo. What day did you say that was?
Okay. Tomorrow is going to be Katie's, I believe, and mine's going to be the 19th, which will also be the 3rd episode of the Echo side.
Nice. Damn it, I gotta work. Man.
And I was going to give the full story of what happened with my old channel and why that's no more and why I currently have my channel.
All right.
You can talk about how your channel is kicking butt now and how you're getting a lot of traction.
Yeah, and thank you to everybody who has helped me. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, everybody. And
you're doing it yourself, buddy.
And thanks to Bones who did the intro for the Echo side. Really awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jim, for having me on.
Yeah. When we talked about Lunatics, literally, you were the first name.
What?
Hobbs, back me up. Was that right?
Yeah.
I'm the sanest one out of all of you, okay?
You said Echo. And then literally in a stream, I mentioned that I was going to be having Lunatics up as special guests. Didn't say any names at all. And the host of that stream, I kid you not, said, "Oh, so Echo's going to be up?"
But I'm the sanest one. Out of all of it, buddy, I'm the sanest one.
He doesn't share our parole officers, but he's got his own.
Yeah.
Oh, my parole officer, he disappeared, and they found his car, but it had a whole bunch of blood in it. We don't know what happened.
Uh-oh. All right, guys, we're going to call it. I'm going to run the end credits and hit the end broadcast. Thank you all so much.
Good night, everybody.
If anyone did the rewatch, if you guys weren't in the stream, replay, hit the like button. I don't care if you watch the whole thing or not.
I'm going to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Boglin.
It's all
Boglins.
Boglins. Good night, David, and anyone else who is in chat. But here comes the little 19-second end credit. Good night, guys.
Thank you for having us. Thanks for coming, everybody.
I would like to thank all the little people who work so hard to make this picture a success. I would like to thank them, but I really can't because I did it all myself.